Well, I was born in Lewiston, Maine. I'm the second eldest of 18 kids. Pretty dysfunctional family, and by the time I was 11, I left home. My dad came to visit me in the hospital on a Sunday night and handed me this 50-cent piece and asked me to tell the doctors I fell down the stairs. And so I decided at that point that it was time for he and I to go our different ways. And so I got dressed and I left the hospital that evening, and I never went back. Lived on the streets. I lived in hallways, garages. For a couple of years I lived anywheres and everywheres. I had some part-time jobs, and a couple of families recognized that it was either find a place to live or go to the Job Corps. I shared my living 3 days with one, 4 days with the other, then we'd switch off, and I made it through high school, on to college, and still doing it. When I visit, I'm always on the couch. What we do at Martin's is very difficult. You cannot just have one plan. You got to go in with a plan that's A, B, and C, and you need to be able to react. You have to be flexible. You have to have a lot of perseverance, and you have to be able to change the direction at the snap of the fingers. Martin's philosophy is we don't spend what we don't have. We don't grow our business until we have the money in the bank to grow for the next store. What a great idea for the state of Maine. Our system is designed so that the caseworker is coaching people on welfare on how to stay totally on welfare. We have a plan to fix that, and that's on our website. I will tell you this, I am the only candidate that was born in the system who escaped it. Our program is going to be threefold. One, we need a residency requirement in the state of Maine before people can collect general assistance. Secondly, we have to have a 5-year limit. More important than that is we need to tier the system. We need to have a 5-tier system where we start at poverty level and we go to the living wage, and we have steps. Every time you achieve a step, you don't lose all your benefits, but 20% of your benefits. We can bring self-respect, responsibility, and dignity back to people that are forced into this, what I call the shackles of economic slavery. People tell you that you can't run the state like a business. They're full of baloney. The fact of the matter is, it's the same principles. In a business, your bosses are your board of directors and your shareholders. In government, it's your taxpayer. End of story. In Waterville, we run it like a business. You know, if my council wants to do something I think is incorrect, I go to the taxpayer, and the taxpayers win. Never quit. Never quit. This 50-cent piece is symbolic in many, many ways in my life. Along with this 50-cent piece, shortly after I got this 50-cent piece, I ran into a gentleman who ran the stables at Lewiston Fairground, and he instilled 10 two-letter words in my mind. If it is to be, it's up to me. Whenever I get into a situation where I'm about ready to say, enough is enough, if it is to be, it's up to me. That, along with my 50-cent piece, is why I'm running for governor. If it is to be, it's up to me. If it is to be, it's up to me. If it is to be,